Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. In the last episode we recruited Pokken as our court alchemist, and we also started to do some building. Lots of building actually, because we are now constructing like 5 or 6 buildings in our capital, and we also founded a new settlement in the outskirts called Trade Guard. And that's also where Pokken's new workshop is going to be. And that's all that we did actually. And in this episode my plan is to go to Narlmarches to find out what the trolls there are up to. Let's see, which quest was it? How to build a kingdom. The court alchemist, what about this? All that's left is to build a laboratory. Oh yeah, we are working on that. Ancient Curse Part 2. Apparently we will fail this in 192 days. Annexation. There are plenty of lands around the capital that seem to belong to no one. What if our hero were to claim them? Is it seizure or not? Well, if the only inhabitants are trolls, then no, it's not. It's not a seizure, I don't think. Troll Trouble, I think it's this one. It's even named here in big letters, Troll Trouble. So to deal with the trolls, we must first learn more about them, okay? So this whole mess of trolls can't just roam around all the time. They surely must have hidden base, or a lair at least, and stinky filthy Troll Lair. According to Kesten, the Troll Lair is located somewhere in the Narlmarches, so that's where we are going right now. So without further ado, let's go there. And this time we are gonna take an entire party with us. And according to Kesten, trolls can only be killed, or at least their weaknesses are fire and acid. So we need people who have fire and acid spells and stuff. So Canera is coming with us, obviously, because she uses fire. And I believe that I was thinking about taking either Octavia or Regongar with me. Let's take a Regongar. Okay, that's enough spellcasters, I think. Then we need our support guys, of course. We need at least one, either Harim and or Tristan. Well, if we take only one, then I would take Tristan because he has more healing spells, or more stacks rather. And then we need some melee guys, so we can take Amiri with us. And I really like Lindsay's the Bard buff. I really like that, so I kind of want to take her as well. Do we want to be the tank? Because I kind of want to take Valerie with us. Choices. Well, let's take Lindsay at least. And I can see that Jadla has got a level as well, but I don't think that I want to take her with me. Lindsay knows how to do Acid Splash, I believe. So we got at least 2 characters who can cast fire/acid spells, and I believe Regongar can do some fire spells as well. Well, let's go with this party and see how it goes. I guess, or should I? Maybe I should just take someone else instead of Regongar. Maybe Valerie as a real tank. We would have 3 melee guys and 3 ranged. That's balanced, right? Yeah. But Regongar is also very good DPS. Ranged DPS. You know what, fuck it, let's just go with these guys and see how it goes. Alright, so let's go to Narlmarches, and it's here. Verdant Chambers. Mossy ruins on the shore of a small, quiet forest stream. Wait, is this a nymph's chambers that we have been trying to look for the last few episodes or so from here? Okay, and this must be the nymphs and chambers. God damn it, it's been here all this time. Okay, well, now we know. So, let's go to the marshes. A red exclamation mark. Let's see. What is this about? let's do this real quick since we are near the capital. Visitor awaits in the castle. Build points and income. Build points, BP, are the barony's main resource. They are required for settlement upgrades, construction, project management and so on. The barony treasury's weekly income is 30 BP, sent by Yamandi Aldori from Brevoy. For how long, I wonder. Apart from that, your territories have their own individual income, which consists of the basic income plus other BP sources. Basic income depends on your barony stats. Each rank adds 1 BP point to their weekly income, but the total a rank contributes to basic income cannot exceed the profitability of your economy. Example, the barony's economy rank equals 3, and it adds 3 BP to the weekly income. The population rank equals 5, but it cannot add more than 3 BP to the weekly income due to the barony's economy. All other BP sources, such as trade agreements, are added to the basic income as is. Half of the barony's income, except the initial 30 BP, is sent to Brevoy. You will be able to claim independence from Brevoy to retain the full BP income, but lose the initial 30 BP income later during the game. Okay. Okie dokie. So we are basically Brevoy's vassal state. Okay, what is this? An important visitor has arrived at the castle and demands an audience at once. Oh, he demands an audience. Well, fuck, I guess we have to go back now. What's this? Hands of gold. Rumor has it that an unknown self-taught master crafting items of extraordinary beauty and rare quality has appeared in the region. Such people are rare. Something should be done to entice her to stay. Choose an advisor to handle this event. Okay, well, who do we have? Well, I guess we send Regongar. Start the event. Okay, well, since we are so close to the capital, since we haven't managed to get that far yet, let's go back and see who that visitor is. This better be important. Okay, so who is this? Must be a neighbor. Stefano Mosconi. That name doesn't ring a bell. The man before you reeks of vanity. His black hair is curled, styled and generously waxed, from the hair atop his head to the point of his mustache. His cheeks and forehead are powdered white, giving him a pallid look. His hands rest casually on the golden hilt of his rapier. As he approaches, a mean, sly smile appears on his face. Well, he's an asshole, I can tell you that already. Clearly practiced and prepared in advance. Ah, the ruler of this barony. I am flattered by your attention. Sir Stefano Mosconi of Pitax at your service. Ah, from Pitax. That's the nation where... that's the nation that I believe Tartuccio was working for. Long a haven for thieves and smugglers, Pitax is a hub for trade in the river kingdoms. It aspires to be a center of culture and higher learning as well, but cannot escape its more unsavory origins. The man performs a derisive bow. What brings a Pitaxian noble to my barony? What news of Pitax? I don't like the direction this conversation is taking. We'll speak again later. Let's not shoo him away just yet. So what brings a Pitaxian noble to my barony? I was just travelling back home to glorious Pitax after paying a visit to Restov, all in service to King Castruccio Hirovetti. I thought I might take a day to visit the capital of Pitax, bold new neighbour. So they are our neighbours too. Sir Stefano sniffs, then grins. I must say, I really should have spared myself the trouble. It's hardly worth seeing. Bitch, you want to die? I'm almost open to criticism so long as it's fair and reasonable. Well, we are not very reasonable person, I'm afraid. A 5-year-old could tell you are deliberately trying to offend me, Sir Stefano. Perhaps you could just tell us exactly what is it that you came here for. Chaotic neutral. I would watch my tone, where are you, lest I send you back to Pitax sooner than you had planned. Or neutral evil. I would watch my tone, where are you, lest I send you back to Pitax in a box, or perhaps several boxes. I like both of these options. Now let's just go with a bit more evil route, because we are not gonna take bullshit from a snobby noble like that. And now we resort to insults. Hardly surprising. Sir Stefano lets out a long sigh, tapping his rapier. Well, you aren't worth the glove it would take to challenge you. Besides, you would probably just run off and hog it. It's easily worth twice what you have got in this throne room. You have performed a neutral evil action. Indeed we have. Sir Stefano stares at you and snorts. You know, the initial goal of my visit was to take measure of your so-called barony, to see if you had anything of value to offer to Pitax. And do you know what I found? Nothing that interests you, I suppose. But then again, why should we care? Nothing. Yeah, I thought so. You have absolutely nothing to offer. Sir Stefano continues on without giving you a chance to respond. Military? Weak. Culture? Weak. Economy? Weak. Well, we just started this barony, you can't exactly blame us. You would best pray to all the gods that my king Irovetti doesn't declare war on you. On the other hand, maybe you should pray he conquers you. This mess of a barony could use the rule of a proper king. Vitro could. Perhaps there's a touch of truth to your words, but my barony is still very young. Everything will be different soon. No matter how weak my barony may be, you have no right to speak to me in such a tone. Sir Stefano, please be frank with me. Have you ever had the pleasure of being acquainted with the hooves of a jackass? Other than your own feet, I mean. Another word and I'll send you to the gallows. Yeah, let's just continue intimidating him. Oh, I'll be on my way, don't you worry. If I were to stay any longer, I fear I might pick up fleas, or lice, or whatever else passes for subjects in this place. Take care. No need to send me off. You have performed a neutral evil action. Indeed we have. Screw that guy. We don't take any shits from snuppy nobles. Okay, anything else before we leave? An important visitor has arrived at the castle and demands an audience at once, and he has also left. We got +1 relations from that, apparently. Okay, not much, but we got something from it. Okay, fine. And now let's go to Narlmarches. Okay, now that business is out of the way, let's continue our way to the marches. A fort across the Skunk River. Do you want to enter this location? Well, I suppose so. Okay, how big is this place? Quite damn big. Oh, and let's make sure that our formation is correct. Something like this. Yeah, I think that should do it. Go to the formation. You do have your shield with you, right? Valerie? Yes, you do. I'm just wondering that where it is, because you don't have it on your back for some reason. Actually, none of us have any weapons on our backs. Where the hell are our weapons? Well, maybe it's just a small glitch. Hey, you there! Quick, you have got to help us!
Shall end this suffering.
Oh, what do we have here? Some gnomes fighting off kobolds. Okay, well, it's just simple kobolds. Well, there's our weapons. Okay, so... Valerie, come here. Okay, so... These guys should die from just, like, one hit.
This didn't work. I must be good
And Huffer? Where's Huffer? Oh, there you are. Good boy. Charge there.
Taste my fury.
You forced my hand.
Canera, don't go... I really should give her a ranged weapon, I think. Fire blast, I suppose.
This is going to hurt.
Oh wait. Oh, this requires... this requires blasts, and I believe that we have to do like something like this first. What about this? Associated blasts. Scorching ray. Yeah, I really should give you a ranged weapon, but not that it matters now, because these guys die from single hit. If only she was a monk. What now? Ah, more of them. Tartuk. That's not Tartuccio, is it? So, the gnome invites some of his friends. Stupid, slow, sluggish gnome. Gnome. Stupid. There's a purple kobold on the riverbank who looks just like your old acquaintance Tartuccio. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Kobolds want this cart. Kobolds shall have it. The horse skull hides most of the kobold's face, but you see his vicious eyes glinting through the empty socket, staring at you. By orders of myself, the glorious King Tartuk. The kobold pounds his chest with his fist. Alter ego of the gnomes are Tartuccio. Until recently you thought you had killed them. Yeah, so that is Tartuccio. Tartuk, king. Jubilost. Ah, he's another companion. I know him. The head of the gnome expedition wipes his brow and glares at the kobold. This bastard was the one talking our ears off while the rest of them were trying to steal our cart. King Tartuk. The gnome looks at you and winks. What do you say to a bit of regicide? Tartuccio, I recognize you. What is this new disguise? And why are you not dead? Easy, let's discuss this. No need to shed blood over some cart. Tartuccio, I recognize you. Why are you not dead? How dare you speak like that to King? Kobolds, attack! Shirdash. Okay. Shirdash. Stupid little things. Okay, I guess he buffed them somehow, but no matter. My famous last words. Okay. Attack that one. Attack that. Just charge and kill them. Do that instead. How did this work again? Spends a full round action and a move action to gather energy or elemental matter and reduce the total burn cost of a chosen blast by 3. After that they use the chosen blast. If the burn cost drops to 0 before the whole time is spent, they stop gathering power and use the chosen blast immediately. To use this ability, the kineticist needs to have their both hands free. This ability can never reduce the burn cost of a blast below 0 points. Oh damn, they are fast. We didn't even have the time to go and charge them. Serves you right! Let's just kill these guys. Amiri is taking a bit of a damage there. Oh, they are no max cross. Okay, she received some damage, but no matter. See you soon enough. This is not over. Is Tartuccio the main villain of this game? If so, that would be kinda lame. But I highly doubt that's the case. Save the cart from the river. Well, might as well, I suppose. But first, let's loot these guys. Nothing too interesting. Just some gold. And these armor and weapons are worth jack shit. And let's double check these bodies. Yes, I'm coming. Oh, can I take that? Alright, we are coming. Let's pull the cart. While the gnomes were busy fighting the kobolds, even though it was us who slaughtered them all, furiously cursing and diligently punching their unwelcome guests right in their dragonish snouts, the cart was all but forgotten. the unwitting cause of the fight. It was being dragged away by the scared ponies. When it slid down the ford, sinking all the way up to the coachman's seat in the river, this was where the Skunk River flows into the Tuskwater. Okay, I don't really care about the lore of some rivers and lakes too much, but there you go. And the current becomes excessively spiteful, cold, stubborn and turbulent. Having taken hold of the gnome's cart, the Skunk River must have decided to drag it down amid all the commotion, but it was caught in the act. The surviving gnomes, led by the head of the gnome expedition, an extremely loud and crafty fellow, but not without some managerial talent, were able to catch the cart before it floated away. Faces red and grunting from the strain, they struggled to keep it from drowning entirely. Just then, a package fell into the water, with a heartbreaking splash. It vanished beneath the current, only to resurface 10 meters down the river. "No!" the head of the gnome expedition moaned as he clobbered at the package. That was Alchemy and Life, the latest issue. After plunging into the cold river, the ponies immediately lost their nerve. Swiveling their ears and twitching, they tried to chew through their reins and draw off the load. "Why are you just standing around? Go and help them!" The head of the gnome expedition was visibly dissatisfied as he shouted. Choose character. One of us tried to jump onto the cart to untie the ponies still standing in the water. Gathering our strength, we began pulling the cart from the river. Well, we got me, Amiri, and Valerie in our team, so that should be more than enough to pull the cart, I suppose. We left the cart alone for a moment, hoping to find something helpful nearby. Well, let's just use raw strength. That's what Roskar would try first. "Ready? Ah, my foot!" the head of the gnome expedition yelled, his face red and angry. "With help like this, my possessions will be down the river in a flash. Just go to the camp or find those runaway ponies or find some other way to help. Gods!" We tried to pull the cart out. We left the cart alone for a moment. Now let's try again, I suppose. After resisting our efforts for a while, the cart finally began to give, squelching loudly in the mud. It jerked forward, and as the head of the gnome expedition opened his mouth to let out a victory cry, but that sly snake of a river decided that she shouldn't have her trophy. No one would. Instead of riding out on the ford, the cart began to lean, then slowly, almost magnificently, fell on its side. The scream of triumph only made it halfway before sticking in the gnome's throat. "Son of a troll!" The perplexed gnome gazed on as his collection of boxes, packages and bags slowly floated away. That gaze then came to rest on us. "Well then, thank you, travelers, for your so invaluable help." Hey, at least we tried. Well, that failed. Our first failed quest, apparently. Talk to Jubilost. "Come here, my valiant savior. Let me have a word with you." Well, fine. The gnome that stands before you wears dirty and ragged clothes. They used to look stylish and wealthy long ago, but those times are long gone. His black hair is matted, a deep fresh scratch crosses his cheek. Despite of his rather pathetic look, the gnome behaves with inner dignity and even manages to maintain a superior manner.
Jubilost Narthropple, a humble servant to no one. Oh, too bad your grace proved to not be capable enough to save my cart. Well, one shouldn't expect a faster reaction from a baron himself. After all, it's common knowledge that titled persons usually hire a bunch of advisors to do all the thinking for them. So, they must have some other bunch to jump in the rivers and save carts.
Okay, I don't really know what to say to that.
By the way, it's a shame no one organized a greeting party when such a famous and popular person as myself arrived to your capital. I wasn't expecting a red carpet covered with rose petals, but you could at least have sent ahead some delegation.
Yeah, but we're not in my capital yet.
Oh, at least some of my servants are still alive. Do you know how much it costs to train a proper servant?
Jubilost jabbers too fast, never stopping even to take a breath. You can see he's piled up some emotions and just needs to get them out of his system. Well, Fine.
Also,
feel welcome.
while I'm on that, I'd like to make an official announcement. The roads in your barony are in terrible condition. People must search for wading fords to cross the rivers because no one had bothered themselves with building bridges, and honest travellers have to take the risk of being attacked by kobolds at any moment.
Well, to be fair, we just started our barony, so we are still working on many things.
So, how did you say your barony was called? Well, whatever, never mind. When I draw the map of these lands, I will call them the End of All Roads. Dirt Beyond. I guess it's a fitting name.
Okay, have you finished? The gnome fell silent at last. Ah, finally. He just watches you with his shifty eyes, opening and closing his mouth, as if he wants to say something more, but hasn't come up with anything yet.
You think too highly of yourself, Sir Gnome. Behave with some dignity while you're on these lands.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks, Valerie.
Oh, I see. The very spirit of knighthood embodied. So, what do you propose me to do, Sir Knight? Should I lie?
By no means. But you shall not be so blunt. I bid you to express your opinion in a more courteous form.
I like how she blushes. That's kinda cute.
Your problem, Sir Knight, is that you worry too much about form and appearance. Unsurprisingly so, considering your pretty face. As for me, I worry solely about the content.
Excuse me, it's Lady Knight. I assume so anyway. Sir Knight, it just sounds kinda wrong, considering that she's a woman. But whatever. Beverly blushes even more and turns away. It seems to you that the gnome has stepped on her toes. That's kinda amusing, actually. How do you know I'm a baron? Yeah, indeed, how do you know that? I don't like your manner of speaking, gnome. So what happened here? How did your cart end up in the river? Well, they tried to cross it, obviously. You said you were famous, but I don't know you. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, I don't know him either. What are you famous for? Being a dick, I suppose. Chaotic evil attack. I stuff your words back down your filthy throat. Well, how do you know I'm a baron?
I've already told you I visited your capital some time ago. Aren't you listening to me? And I'm used to being greeted by officials when I arrive to settlements of at least some importance. The glory of myself and my exploits usually precedes me, and officials usually prefer to be on good terms with me.
Did he actually visit our capital at some point and I just completely ignored him? I don't think that I would have ignored a visitor of any kind. I didn't know you had come. Yeah, we didn't know.
Yes, you're right. I should have remembered that your lands are in the middle of nowhere, and you don't get updates on important things in time.
Well, fair enough. You said you were famous, but I don't know you. What are you famous for?
That was either a stupid and offensive joke or a case of total ignorance. The latter, I hope. I'm famous as a traveller, a cartographer, an alchemist, and a journalist. The students of all the major universities study the world using my maps. My articles for different journals are well known everywhere, from Andorran to Brevoy. You've definitely read some issues of National Alchemy, haven't you?
Actually no, we haven't, and Roscar barely knows how to read. Or that's how I like to imagine him anyway. Andorran is a nation of the people governed by the principles of common rule, which grant every citizen a vote. So it's a democracy, basically. Andorran holds the reins of its own destiny in the strong hands of its people. It considers itself the birthplace of freedom.
Culinary Almanac of the Inner Sea?
Yeah, we haven't obviously read that.
Or the most scandalous one, The Independence, describing benefits and drawbacks of governments and regimes in different states?
No, sorry.
Didn't read any of these? Oh, well, don't answer that. I don't want to spoil my impression of your barony. It's spoiled enough already. It would be hard for me to write at least something positive otherwise.
I like this guy.
Wait, the Jubilost Narthropple? Author of the 14.5 eulogies to Pitax? Oh my! Every student in the Academy of Grand Arts devoured your books, especially after King Arabetti banned them, tried you in absentia, and sentenced you to death.
Okay, Arabetti doesn't seem to like him.
I see at least someone in this shabby barony has at least a rudimentary education, even if they got them in such a dubious establishment as the Pitax Academy of Grand Arts.
While not as popular as some of the great bardic schools of the Inner Sea, Pitax's Academy of Grand Art still manages to attract some students seeking greater specialization.
I was expelled for irreverence.
Okay.
Ah, is this so? Well, if it is true, then you just might not be beyond hope.
Well, these two get along together just fine. So what is such a famous person doing that far from civilization?
I pursued 2 objectives. The first is to write an article on this new barony of yours for the Independent. The second is to draw a detailed map of the stolen lands. Before this barony appeared, it had been too dangerous to come here, but now an opportunity has appeared. Thanks to you, I must add. So, as you can see, the freedom of speech sometimes grants positive comments too. Anyway, I'm almost done with this journey. My article is practically ready, so is the map. All that's left to do now is to find an old dwarven outpost established here several centuries ago.
Okay. You know, personally, I would not like to say this, but I'm also role-playing here, and excuse me. And while I like this guy, Roscoe doesn't want to take shit from anyone, especially from a small gnome. I don't like your manner of speaking, gnome.
So what? I don't like a lot of things. You know what I do when I don't like something? I try to change it. For example, I don't like your barony's roads, so I've reported to the authorities about it, namely, you. And as for you, instead of pouting, you better get down to business and try to resolve the trouble.
Okay. Yeah, we should really build some roads and bridges and stuff.
I can see it's your first encounter with the freedom of speech. Just do what you consider right, and let others discuss it. You know, not everyone gets a chance to become a baron, so discussing a baron's actions is actually all the unlucky ones can do.
That's a very familiar statement. I think I read that during one of the loading screens. Actually, I don't mind the freedom of speech. Still, I would like you to hold back your harsh comments. Nah, we are not that. How should I say it? We don't care too much about what other people say. That's basically it. We don't get too easily offended. You do realize you are in my lands now, so you can get arrested and executed for statements like that. Well, we haven't really made any laws like that as far as I know anyway. But shame that there is no chaotic neutral option, but oh well. Actually, I don't mind the freedom of speech.
Wow, a baron supporting freedom of speech. Well, that's news. Remains to be seen what you'll say after reading my article.
Yeah, we'll see. So, then what? What is this dwarven outpost you are searching for?
Your ignorance is stunning. You create a barony, and still you know nothing about the lands you own. I'll have to enlighten you on the subject.
Maybe it's one of those ruins that Harim is also looking for.
You see, long ago there was a dwarven trade route crossing these lands.
We know that,
It connected 5 Kings Mountains and the north. The route was so important to the dwarves that they were generous enough to set a number of outposts along it, manned with armed guardians to provide protection for the traders.
Oh yes, that's exactly what Harim told us as well some episodes ago.
One of these outposts must be somewhere nearby, lost and completely forsaken, but nothing can avoid the watchful eye of the great cartographer Jubilost Narthropple. I will find this outpost, and I will mark its location on the map. You can trust me on that.
Well, okay, at least you are determined. That's very good to know. Tell me, is this old dwarven outpost abandoned? Is it possible it's now used by trolls as a lair, for instance? I'm looking for the Troll's Lair. Maybe we're looking for the same place. Yeah, let's say this.
Why not? Dwarves like being underground, trolls like being underground too. It's quite possible after dwarves left, their warm and cozy place fell into the hands of less attractive creatures.
Well, how about we team up?
You seem to be a capable companion, but I'll pass for now.
Hey.
I still have to count my losses after the river took my cart and all my stuff.
Well, fine. Well, if I find this outpost, I'll let you know.
I would be grateful. I'll stay here for a while. I need to sort things out.
Damn it, I really wanted him to my party, and I believe that he's an alchemist. as far as the class is concerned. Yeah, his class should be alchemist. It only makes sense. Yeah, we already checked all this. Yeah, Amiri is a bit wounded, but she should be fine. She's a tough girl.
We do it.
But maybe we'll make her drink one potion at least. Okay, that's everything here. Yep. Okay, I guess we just leave Jubilost here for now. And continue our search for that Troll Lair / Dwarven Ruins. Okay, so we just continue. Well, let's continue towards the chambers. Ruined watchtower.
I require rest.
Overgrown pool. Do you want to enter this location? Not yet. An ancient and half-ruined watchtower, lost in the depths of the Narlmarches, is a local point of interest and a source of inspiration for several legends in the area. These tales compete with each other, telling of the tower's construction and more popularly, its destruction by mysterious, incomprehensible, and usually supernatural forces. The truth is a bit more prosaic. The watchtower was built by dwarves and used to guard a local trade route. Aha, that's the place that we are looking for, I suppose. Which last saw use centuries ago. Clear proof of this can be seen in the statue of Torak that stands near the foot of the watchtower. And the river makes a sharp bend here, widening into a deep pool dotted with lily pads and fringed with waving reeds. Several freshly felled trees lie beside their stumps on the shore of the pool, their crowns dangling in the water among fading tendrils of mist. I don't see any reason to go there, so... And we are fatigued, but let's try to find a way to get across this river. Oh wait, we should have crossed the river here. God damn it. Let's go back.
May we have a moment of respite?
Well, fine, let's rest here. Alright, so let's have a rest here. Okay, so who's the best cook? Yeah, Lindsay is the best cook, obviously. Oh wait, not here. There. And special roles. Who we want to put the special roles? What does this do again? Tristan prays the merciful Serenrai, doubling HP recovery and regeneration from ability damage. Okay. What does she do? Adjusts and repairs her armor against +1 circumstance armor class bonus in the first battle within 12 hours. Okay. And what about you? Amiri sharpens her weapons, increasing their damage by +1 in the first battle within the next 12 hours. Okay. Maybe it's better that... Maybe this one is better for now. And then you guys keep watch. Okay. That should be good.
Kindness, mercy. Do you know why I despise these things? Because you can never rely on them. Rules and contracts are much better. You know what to expect, and you can act accordingly.
You'd like a list of rules and conditions defining mercy? I'm afraid it's not how it works.
Okay, please make a nice... Yes. Fuck yes. We got a delicious meal. Thanks, Lindsay. Okay, and now let's get across the damn river. Okay, and now across this, and now towards the tower. Okay, some random encounter. Ah, we can't even try to avoid it. Must be someone important. Ah, fuck, it's a troll. Okay, let's see if our team can do anything against a single troll, assuming that there's only one. Okay, so... We're Burning Infusion. Oh wait, what did this do again? Ignites your foes. Whenever an infused blast hits a foe and penetrates its spell resistance, a foe catches on fire. Okay, so can you... Is this targetable or how does this work? I have still yet to learn how Kineticist class actually works. Use that, I suppose, and... Scorching Ray, Fire Blast. But we don't have any charges on it or anything, apparently. Just charge it and try to kill with brute force. And didn't you have Acid Splash? I guess you didn't have Acid Splash. Well, damn. I remembered it wrong. You don't have one, I know that much. And you should have... Where's the... Ah, there's the Blessing spell, but we got only one charge of it, so I don't want to waste it on just one troll. Damn it, you didn't have Acid Splash. Maybe I can teach it to her later when we get a level. What did this do again? Well, do that. Holy shit, we are wrecking it. Oh crap, this guy looks dangerous.
Out of my
Who's
way.
that? Merchant's Guard. Ah, there's a merchant here, I suppose. Valerie, you actually go there. Go away. I really should give her a freaking crossbow or something. Soul Power. Okay.
Flames take you.
Fire
Taste
Blast.
my fury.
There's only these two, right? And that guard is dead. Oh, he's not dead. He was just knocked down. Oh, come on, he's down. How long does it take to kill it?
My training pays off.
I'm starting to feel a bit sorry for this poor troll. Okay, that's a glitch. And Dalton, an elderly half-elf stands before you. His sun-bleached hair reveal him as a seasoned traveler, and the confidence with which he holds his bow reveals him to be a seasoned warrior. As his cart full of various items, it seems a trader as well. Damned trolls, almost died from the stink alone. The half-elf wipes the sweat from his brow. They almost had me. Since when are trolls not afraid of fire? Good thing I had a few flasks of acid among my goods. Thank you for your timely rescue, friends. Despite his confident gaze, his voice trembles slightly. A few moments more and I would have... He frowns. Whoever rules this land gives little care to its safety. Well, luckily we are not ruling this part of the stolen lands, not yet anyway. Formerly, safe trade roads are given over to trolls and not a guard to be seen. But where are my manners? I am Dalton from Mivon, a merchant by trade. Who are you? Mivon? Mivon is one of the more stable of the river kingdoms. It began as a refuge for the Aldori sword lords who fled Rostland during the rule of Corol the Conqueror. Many sword lords settled there in Mivon, bringing with them the experience and knowledge of the ancient discipline of the sword lords. Warriors from as far as Garunt make pilgrimages to Mivon to study their secrets. To earn the right to stay, the applicant must pass a series of increasingly difficult duels. Okay. I am the Baron of these lands. Your words are fair. I'll do what I can to make the road safer. Actually, I rule these lands. Chaotic neutral. We are simple travelers from Brevoy. Now let's just be honest. Actually, I rule these lands. Dalton looks shocked. Oh, I beg your forgiveness, your grace, Dalton bows politely, but these trolls, they are a threat to everyone. Yes, that's fair enough. They have attacked several villages, destroyed several bridges, and are scaring away trade caravans. Worse than bandits by far. Yeah, I know, that's why we are here. To deal with them. If your grace is willing to resolve the matter, I know a mage living nearby. I visit him from time to time to sell him regens for his spells. He's an expert on trolls, might know why they have suddenly become bolder and fireproof. I can see you're an experienced trader. Would you consider operating exclusively in my barony? Yeah, let's ask that. Lone house has been revealed as well. Dalton frowns. Don't get me wrong, your grace, but I have family in Brevoy, so my road always must take me there, no matter how dangerous the journey. Diplomacy. The roads are unsafe. I would suggest you go no further than the capital, and wait until the roads can be garrisoned properly. There is still plenty of trade to be had elsewhere in the region. Or we just intimidate him. You are right, these roads are dangerous. Trolls are the least of your concerns. If you were to leave the barony, you might be killed on the road by a random traveler, even one such as myself. Well, let's not do this. I don't like it. I respect your wishes. Sure, whatever. Thank you, your grace. I don't really care about the mage, to be honest with you. You are from Yvonne, you said. What is their view on this new barony? We don't really care what they think, to be honest. Excellent. Now we'll take everything you are carrying as payment. Nah, we are no bandits. Any other dangers on the road? Trolls aren't enough, huh? Dalton laughs, then frowns. Actually, I have heard a disturbing rumor. It said a hodak. The heck is a hodak? I almost misread it as hot dog. Has made a lair in a cave south of here. Hodak? What the heck is a hodak? Whether true or not, traders are taking no chances, taking forest routes instead. Let me mark the cave on your map. Well, okay. Amiri grins. I have never fought a hodak yet. So this she must be wanting to go and kill it as part of her companion quest. Well, can I look at your goods? Good fortune to you and safe travels. Hold on a moment. I didn't have a chance to reward you for your help. Fortunes are best shared, after all. Safe travels. Items received. Potion of Cure Light Wounds 3, that's nice, and some gold. Nice. But can we trade with you or something? Also, do these trolls carry anything? Nothing too interesting. What about your guard? You don't mind if we loot him, do you? And nothing that's really worth picking up. But so, do you want to trade? Since we are here and everything. Dalton is checking his card after the troll attack and looks about, ready to leave. Tell about this mage. You know what? Let's just ask about the mage, just in case. Dalton scratches his head. Bartholomew is his name. He's not bad for a human. Always so polite, so respectful. But there's something odd about him. He lives alone in the middle of the woods. His house surrounded by traps with a single safe road leading to it. No bandits, no trolls scare him. Okay. And the way he looks at you, it's like he's examining you. Like he's considering to crack you open to see what's inside. The chills. Dalton shivers. Okay, well see, he sounds like an interesting fellow. Okay, I guess that's it. It would be considered stealing if he tried to take his stuff, right? Yeah, I think it would be considered as stealing. This tree is blocking the way. A fallen tree is barring the wagon's way. Yeah, I know. So could we do something about it? Like, I don't know, hack it into pieces? Yes, we know it's in the way. Can you... Why can't we, I don't know, use our swords and axes to chop it into firewood? I don't know, but I don't think there's anything else interesting here. Yeah, it's Dalton stuff. Well, let's not take the risk and try to steal his stuff. And shame that I can't see Huffer's health bar, but I can see that he's wounded because he's covered in blood. But let's continue our journey. Oh, I almost missed this. Okay, that's been taken care of, and that's where the lone house is. That's where the mage is, but I don't really care enough to go all the way there. Not yet anyway. We might go there at some point later, but bandit camp. Oh, stop. A small glade in the middle of the woods, in which someone has set up a camp. Smoke drifts above the trees, as well as some voices and what might be laughter. Okay, how do we get there? Yeah, we know that, but should we, like, go there and... why can't we just go there this way? I don't get it. Okay. Let's not enter that location just yet. I mean, it should be very easy to...
have a moment of respite?
Yeah, fine. Let's continue.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Okay, we are... well, okay, fine. I guess we can all have a rest here. And they should be fine. At least we are eating well in this episode. Okay. Well, let's fight it. We came here to deal with the trolls and whatever other threats there might be terrorizing our trade routes. Oh my fucking god. Mastodon. Or mammoth. I don't know if I want to fight a big mammoth. But you know what, we're gonna do it anyway. Besides, I don't think that we can just leave anyway. Or maybe we can. But then again, it's just a wild animal. If it was bandits, I would just slaughter all of them. Or kobolds, or trolls, but... I don't think that I just want to go and kill a mammoth. Can we even leave? Now that we have entered here. Okay, we can leave. You know what? Fine, let's do that. Okay, we'll leave the mastodon be for now. I mean, it's just an animal. A harmless piece of nature, but now we are going to enter this ruined watchtower. And how long have I been playing? About an hour now, so I think I should stop the episode here as well. Okay, so... this seems to be a big place. Let's take a peek at what's ahead of us at the very least before we end the episode. I guess we just follow this road. There's a tower. A dog. And it seems to be friendly too. Maybe there's some friendly hunters or whatever over there. But this must be the tower. This big black thing in the way. What's this? Grass has sprouted between the couples and couples of the ancient road. Ancient road. Okay. So I'm gonna... there's some loot there. Well, before we end this here, let's pick up that loot. Hidden there, in the stones. Oh, no. Here. What's this? Thorax pendant. A memento of times long past. A well-grounded antiques collector might pay handsomely for it. Of course we're gonna fucking pick that up. It kinda looked like Thor's hammer. Okay, so... yeah, I'm gonna end this episode here, and in the next episode, well, we are going to explore this ruined watchtower and see if there's any trolls who has made the watchtower as their lair, and if they are there, then we'll just kill them. Simple as that. And there seems to be someone else here as well, judging from that friendly dog over there. So maybe we will also find out that who else is here. Someone friendly, I hope. So, until then. Thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more Pathfinder Kingmaker.